Welcome to Change Your Focus, a mindfulness podcast designed to inspire and center you. I am Dr. Sayiba Aiko, your host and transformational life coach, life integration specialist, and mindfulness practitioner. As a sickle cell warrior, my journey to educate myself on natural and holistic health practices was inspired by my personal health challenges. My career path eventually led me to becoming a certified life coach, supporting individuals as they discover their purpose, transcend health challenges, and live authentic lives. Join me every week as I guide you through a 10-minute breathing meditation and insight session that will leave you feeling relaxed, refreshed, and de-stressed. Greetings and welcome to episode 4 of Change Your Focus, a mindfulness podcast designed to inspire and center you. I am Dr. Sayiba Aiko, your host and transformational life coach, life integration specialist, and mindfulness practitioner, here to help you transform your life one mindful decision at a time. I'm also here reminding you to be mindful of the products you put on and in your body, as well as the products you use around your home. Today's episode is about certainty.
To maximize the full effects of this mindfulness practice, using stereo headphones in a safe and quiet location is highly recommended.
Now, I invite you to contemplate this quote by Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist Hal Boyle. What makes a river so restful to people is that it doesn't have any doubt. It is sure to get where it is going, and it doesn't want to go anywhere else. When I contemplate this quote, the word certainty arises. Although I now consider myself to be a person who is certain about where my life is going and what I desire in life, there was a time when I was uncertain about everything. As a young girl, I learned from my dad what to expect from a husband. So when I was married, I had those expectations that my husband would be the provider of our household. However, before I got married, I was recruited by a Fortune 100 oil and gas company, and I was earning a decent income. And so by the time I married, I was earning above average pay as an internal auditor, and my husband was earning significantly less. This huge income disparity, along with our contrasting perspectives on traditional values, contributed to a lot of tension in our marriage. The stresses of working full-time while still fulfilling responsibilities as a traditional Southern wife caused all sorts of health challenges for me. I developed anxiety, depression. I was unhappy and unhealthy. I grappled with pulmonary hypertension, asthma, allergies, and at one point I was even sleeping with oxygen. My current reality made me question everything that I had ever believed. As my health issues continued, I began to research holistic remedies to find relief. Instead of getting regular allergy shots, I began using turmeric root and raw local honey to alleviate my allergy complications. Eventually, with the support of various natural remedies for pulmonary hypertension and asthma, these things subsided. As time went on, I started seeing improvements in my health and realized that the beliefs that I held affected my well-being. Check your beliefs, folks. They are a direct correlation of how you are living, healthy or unhealthy. So checking my beliefs looked like me deciding to challenge religious dogma that I should stay in a marriage even though it wasn't conducive to my optimum health. I dismantled that false belief and filed for divorce. It was a scary decision, one that was not received well by many, as you could imagine. And I still journeyed into the uncertainty of what life after divorce would look like for me. As I took one brave step after the other, getting divorced, leaving my job, which was also causing me angst, aligning with my purpose, I felt liberated. I was doing what my soul was calling me to do. This freed me from my daily struggle with depression. It's as if all these things that I didn't align with were weighing my soul down. And as I released them, I explored and invited new aligned beliefs, friendships, career paths, and communities into my life. My exploration led me to becoming an educator, socializing with friends that reminded me of who I was, who I am, and who I'll always be. And I joined a new women's empowerment group. At one of their workshops, we were asked to identify our top 5 core values. This exercise forever changed my relationship with indecisiveness and uncertainty. It equipped me with the powerful tool, and I began using my core values as a guide in all of my decision making. As I allowed my new set of beliefs that I'd cultivated and values to guide me in making aligned decisions, I grew to trust myself and became confident in my ability to face uncertainty with grace, peace, and calmness. So, in this moment, I would like to guide you through a brief mindfulness practice to support you in accessing courage to face uncertainty in your life. Before we begin our breath work, I invite you to sit on the floor cross-legged or in a chair with your feet flat on the floor to ground yourself. Your spine will be straight and your neck an extension of your spine. Once you are comfortable in this position, close your eyes. Now today's breath is called overJOYed breath or ocean breath. Your tongue will touch the roof of your mouth while you inhale and exhale through your nose. And your mouth will be closed. So it looks and it sounds like this. So if you listen, you will hear an ocean-like sound and slowly begin to deepen and lengthen your breath. Eyes closed, listening to the sound of your breath, breathing at your own pace. I'll mind the time as you listen to the sound of your breath with your eyes closed. That's it. Great job. As you're breathing this ocean breath on each exhale, soften a little more. Relax a little more. Release whatever tension you may be carrying. Excellent. Now slowly release the breath and begin to breathe at a slow pace that feels good for you. And with your eyes still closed, visualize a white light from above shining down on you. And that white light is welcoming you upward. And I want you to follow the light up through space and time. And this white light leads you to a green field with beautiful trees, flowers, and all sorts of beautiful birds. And you stand in the field, looking around, observing the beauty. And as you're taking in this beautiful scenery, hearing the birds, smelling the flowers, seeing mountains in the distance, you notice an inviting trail. And so you make your way to that trail and you begin to follow it. And as you're on this trail, it leads you into the forest. And you venture further deeper into the trees. And as you do so, you hear the sound of water flowing. As you're walking through the trail, you are led to the source of that water flowing. It's a beautiful river. You feel at peace, and you sit alongside the river and take a deep breath. And as you're seated beside the river, you close your eyes and listen to the sound. As you're listening to the river, you begin to hear the entire forest. Trees whistling, birds singing, river flowing, all your senses are heightened. You smell the flowers. Take a deep breath. How do you feel sitting beside the river with your eyes closed? What sensations are flowing through your body? What emotions and feelings arise? Take a deep breath. And as you are seated alongside the river, you open your eyes and look into the river. And you send gratitude for this restful experience. And then you send your love, light, and gratitude to the entire forest. And then you stand, following the trail, making your way back through the forest to the green field where you began. And once again, you feel this white light shining upon you. You look up into the sky, and this light is welcoming you, and so you ascend the same way you came, with this white light assisting you upward and onward. As you ascend, you're traveling back to where you are into your space. And once you are there, begin to feel the floor or seat beneath you, and slowly, when you are ready, open your eyes. Now, to complete our mindfulness session for today, please affirm by repeating after me. I trust myself and flow with confidence, clarity, and certainty. Good. Let's say that again. I trust myself and flow with confidence, clarity, and certainty. Great. One last time. I trust myself and flow with confidence, clarity, and certainty. Beautiful. That brings us to the end of our session. May you enjoy integrating mindfulness into your life daily. Breathe deep often and contemplate all the ways you can courageously venture into the unknown. Remember, mindfulness is always available to you every minute of every day. May you use each minute to be mindful. I am Dr. Sayiba Aiko, your transformational life coach, life integration specialist, and mindfulness practitioner, here to help you transform your life one mindful decision at a time. I'm also here reminding you to be mindful of the products you put on and in your body, as well as the products you use around your home. If you found this podcast through social media, please share which platform in the comments below. Also, remember to like, share, and subscribe on all social media platforms to follow my journey. And join my exclusive community on Patreon at Integr8 Lyfe. Thank you for tuning in. listening, engaging, and being mindful with me today. Namaste. Be sure to tune in next week for episode 5. It's all about powerful thoughts, learning how to improve your life.